Welcome, Raider Nation. I'm Chris Bettis, and this is the CP5 Project. I got 5 videos I want to show y'all on why y'all beat the Kansas City Chiefs, the Super Bowl favorites, and the team in your division that you guys want to knock off. You get a very young receiving core. You got Henry Ruggs, a kid from Alabama. You got Hunter Renfrow. You got the tight end Darren Waller. You got old ass Jason Witten. You got the quarterback and Derek Carr handing out to Josh Jacobs, and a very big, nasty offensive line. So let's get into these videos, guys, and thanks for watching. Here we go, Raiders. We got 3 receivers up top. We got old ass Jason Witten. We got these 2 guys right here. We got Nelson Aguilar down here. Got your running back. Derek Carr figures out what he wants to do here. We got some motion, and we'll slow it down here. So what everybody wants as a quarterback is to have good protection. An old ass right here blocking. He's got some room to step up here. Pocket seems to be holding. And we'll back it up just a tad because I want you to watch the running back. Running backs have to be able to pass protect. So I believe this is Josh Jacobs. And he slips just a tad, but he's able to get a piece right there. Now we pause it here. Okay. So you got 3 receivers going out for routes. We got this guy right here who's going to run that dig route. And then we got Aguilar who ends up scoring this touchdown, hitting this deep post. You get Tyrann Mathieu here, kind of in no man's land. Now Mathieu is a dog. Like, he is extremely instinctive. He's got very high IQ, football IQ, and then his ball skills are second to none. But he gets burnt here. We'll call him toast just on this one play because, look, he's stuck in the back pedal, realizes what's happening. Derek Carr drops a dime, and we'll speed it up. Bam! Now, he could have got tackled here. That would have been a big gain, but he doesn't. He survives the spike that Mathieu does. Bam! I'm going to throw your head ass into the ground. Touchdown. And here's the next one. We got the Henry Ruggs touchdown. Easy money. Hey, speed kills in the NFL, and that's what happened on this play here. So as we're going to back it up, and I'm going to show you why he won this matchup. It's pretty simple. We got man-on-man coverage. I know it looks like a single high, but you got trips up here. You got man-on-man, man-on-man, man-on-man. And then because this guy and this middle linebacker are coming in to rush the passer, that means this safety is left for the running back. The running back stays in block, so this guy kind of gets, he's just looking for work here. So as we play, here we go, and then we'll slow it down. And rule of thumb for a very fast receiver, you see that right there? If you're even, I'm leaving. See ya, cuz. And we'll speed it up just to see how fast that guy really is. The kid from Alabama. And then as we get into the end zone cam, so we'll slow it down. We'll see Carr telling 28 the protection. And then not only that, if you see these linemen, they're pointing out to the outside. They're like, hey, we're going to cover everything out here. From this middle linebacker on, we got everything over here. 77 and 66 kind of speak to each other here. Like, hey, we got this guy out here. That linebacker is not accounted for, so this running back has to pick him up. So you see him, he kind of steps up, and yeah, he kind of gets ran over a little bit here, but he gets in the way just enough for Derek Carr to let it fly. And then we know the rest. And here's the last offensive play I want to show you here is the Hunter Renfrow catch. First off, we got 3 down here to the bottom of the screen. Renfrow here in the middle. This wasn't necessarily a blown coverage, just kind of one guy out of position. So as we're gonna play it in full speed, and I'll show you what's going on here. So Renfrow just runs a seam route, post route right there. You see this guy kind of like, what the hell's going on? Why was nobody over here? I think mostly because he was yelling at this safety. For some reason, he decides to break over here. I do understand that the pocket was collapsing, as you can see it. Uh, Carr does a very good job moving laterally to his left. Maybe that's why he broke over here, but there was no threat for him to do that. He left the middle of the field wide open, which was his position, but it was a great job recognizing that by Derek Carr. So he hits Lil Cuzzy here for a really good gain. Gonna show you the play that happened right before this because I think it's absolutely hilarious. So we got 2nd and 20, and that's a lot of yards to gain. So we run a slip screen here to old ass Jason Witten. Nothing good or bad about this play, guys, that I really want to break down to you. I just thought it's fucking hilarious. You got Jason Witten right there. He gets he catches it. I think he could run out here. Maybe 100 years ago, he he probably gets 5-6 yards. But no, he's just old and falls down. So for most of this game, the Raiders got a lot of pressure on Mahomes. Now I know he likes to run around and scramble and make the great play. Obviously, he does not on this one. But eventually, if you guys are getting pressure like this consistently throughout the year, good things will happen. And usually during the game, you'll get home. You'll make the sack here. So this is a pretty important possession, obviously. Had pretty good coverage in the back. I know there's a guy that came open over here, but one of my favorite players, I was watching Hard Knocks last year, Max Crosby, defensive end. A big fan of this guy down here, but once you get pressure, you start to force mistakes. Great job never giving up. You hit this guy, but the back end coverage was excellent. You got 3 guys back here on one. You got this guy covering that guy. That guy's covered. And like I said, I know he came open, but all day there was pressure on Mahomes. Eventually, you're going to get to him. That's why you keep your motor running. And here is that interception by Mahomes. So they motioned the running back into the backfield, and the Raiders are running what you call a cover 6. The formation, first of all, is you got 3 down linemen, you got 3 linebackers, then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 DBs, which could be a nickel package here, but they are running a cover 6. Now what that means is this corner is going to have this flat down here. He's going to ride this receiver as far as he can until his zone is threatened. So then you're going to have this linebacker that's going to be covering the curl kind of crossing route. Now this linebacker here in the middle is going to spy Mahomes, which was a common theme. And then you got the curl crossing kind of area. This guy's going to have the flat, but then these deeper 3 guys are going to have the deep parts of the field. So you got deep third, deep middle third, and deep third over here. Now Mahomes makes a mistake, probably because he was he was being pressured all day. He was eyeballing Kelce, who his target is right here. But take a look at this coverage, Raiders. You see him, he's still covering back, he's still dropping. He doesn't have anything to worry about going deep because he's got this safety right here. Doesn't have to worry about him over here coming across the middle because this guy, but he sees this running back kind of float out here, so he wants to step up. There was a pretty good trade-off here up top. So as we play it, he switches, lets him go, and he's automatically jumping to the outside. He already knows his responsibility, which was outstanding. So this linebacker, he realizes that Kelce's coming over here. So he wants to cover right here. He wants to get in that throwing lane. Sorry, 2 DBs right there on him. And then who makes the play is Jeff Heath, this backside safety. Reading the eyes, Mahomes lets it fly and pick. I would love to say pick 6, but that didn't happen, so we'll speed it up. And I didn't think he would make the play, but $500 million man makes it. There was only 3. It's basically 3 against 5. But one guy won his matchup, forced Mahomes to make that throw. That is an outstanding job by these guys. And that is a wrap, Raider Nation. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's any other plays you want me to do earlier in the season, or if you want me to do them later in the season, I'll gladly do that. Now, if there are any other fans who want me to break down their teams, I would do that as well. Be sure to follow my page, the CP5 Project. I'm Chris Bettis, and thanks for watching.